All right, this is KaotiK Crypto, where we defy tyranny. Bitcoin is still going sideways. Actually, I'm still on the near chart right here. Looks like near had a bit of a pullback, 6% today. These coins are looking juicy, very, very juicy. ADA just broke down below 50 cents again. Algorand looks really just. These coins just look really good for accumulation at this point. Next couple months before the halving, it's a really good time to get in. We got a little more downside of CRO token. Now, these are tokens I've been looking at the entire bear market. Even last bull run, these are tokens I was really trying to get into. Filecoin, Gala. I mean, there's still some downside maybe, but I don't. You don't know that for sure, right? You just don't know. There's another one I wanted to say. I know Near took a pretty big tumble today. Which one was it? Theta? Let's see. B-Chain. XRP. I think this is the last little gasp of downside before XRP starts moving pretty good. Zilliqa, similar. Kava, Injective. God, I'm trying to. Is it H-bar? Might have been H-bar. I don't know. It doesn't matter. A lot of these coins are looking really, really good for accumulation zones. So I'm glad things have pulled back. Things were looking a little too hot there for a while. Around Christmas time, it was just too much hype. Definitely was too much hype. Let's look at the NASDAQ. So we're getting a bit of a pullback on there. So the stocks, I mean, the stock market's not going to go down while crypto rallies, usually. I mean, it could, but yeah. Let's see, the Dixie is still rallying, the dollar, US dollar, so we probably have a little bit more. It looks like it's running out of steam, though, so it might actually fall down here pretty soon, but we could rally up to 104 before we hit the real pullback. ICP, one of these was down. I swear it was down 9%. I was like, buying that. Whoa, let's see. And I just noticed I had 2 more subscribers today, so I appreciate you stopping by. Please hit the likes and subscribe. Tell your friends if they're interested in crypto. I know I'm a little slow and I'm kind of a little bit unorganized a lot of the time. Sometimes I'll sit down and really put together a show or some ideas, but I'm working a normal job, so I just kind of like to get on here, look at some technical analysis, give my input. I listen to 5 or 6 different crypto channels every day, and so it gives me a plug-in, and it gives me ideas of what to talk about, and I could cover any kind of. I feel like I'd be really good. And please comment below if you think this would be a good idea. But I kind of do a preface of the markets from all the different YouTubers. So I'll just be like, okay, well, this guy's saying that. Well, maybe don't even reference them. Just be like, heard this from that channel, heard this from that channel. Here are the coins that are really being talked about. And that's a big thing. The narrative is what drives a lot of these coins. The speculation, the narrative. I mean, if every channel is talking about Near, which there were a lot of people talking about Near when it's here and spiking up. If that kind of thing continues in the bull market, I mean, we can go to $50, $100 with Near token, and it's at $2.08 right now. So $2.80. That's kind of how things run. I just want to find the Dow. Just look at the S&P. Yeah, just a little bit of a pullback. I mean, I feel like the crypto markets probably will pull back and go sideways a little bit longer. I don't know if we're going to get a big crash with the regular markets or not. I just don't know what would cause a big crash. Let's go with the Dow Jones. I mean, it has been rallying pretty hard. I could see a pullback down into this level at some point here. When you look at it like that, it is a pretty strong rally right there. A lot of green candles, so it makes sense for consolidation. But yeah, let's read up on what's going on. Yeah, so Solana waiting NFT and network activity. That's probably BS. I'm sure there's a lot of NFT activity on Solana. Solana is a big player. It's pulling back a little bit, and it might pull back more. I don't know. Looking at the chart, go back and forth here, but Solana is going to be the Ethereum of the last cycle. Ethereum went from last cycle $60-80 to 4,000. So far Solana's gone from $8 to 120. So we're back at about 100. So I see Solana going to at least a 500. Probably 1,000. I really think Solana might really start running. It's going to be interesting to see if it kind of falls down more. I mean, we could fall down to this 40 level in the next couple months and then start rallying back up in May. Might be a while. Let's see, total market cap real quick. Let's just see. We're still in this pennant. Oh. The way these candles are looking, this is on the weekly chart. That looks kind of weak. It looks like the price action is becoming weak. So I think a fall down to the 670 billion on the total market. That's minus Bitcoin. And it just looks kind of weak. I can see us doing a Bart Simpson pattern, right? So you could take the bar, go like this, the hair, right, and then down. I don't think it'll go down that much. It'll probably be more like I'm taking the breakout area. So maybe I have to wake up and then back up. So the hard support for the total market cap is 1.3 trillion. We're at 1.58. This is a big candle right there. Yeah, is that the candle? Jeez, that's a heavy cap. That's a crazy total market cap candle. I mean, that's signaling rejection. So it's clear that we're not able to support these levels. So we're going to probably fall down. Hate to say it, and it's probably going to fall down to 1.3. Previous breakout, it could even come down to 1.25. But that'd be a crazy good time to accumulate. It'll probably happen in the next month or two. It could go sideways a little bit longer, but I think, well, yeah, it's probably going to happen sooner than later. Yeah. Maybe it was graph that went down. 3.3%. Sorry, it's just bothering me. I know that there was a coin that went down like 9%. I was like, this is looking good. Kind of curious what's silver doing. Pulling back, consolidating. I'm not seeing much. It's kind of underneath the 200 week moving average, which is a little bit bearish. If we can't get back above that, that is a short term, well, medium term bearish signal. Let's go back to the news. Okay. Shiba Inu unveils the bridge. I don't care about them. Solana, JOP, surpassed 450 million. U.S. lawmakers push back on proposed CFBB rule. I'm not sure what that is. Macro guru Raoul Pal. He's a cool dude. He runs a big crypto hedge fund. Says crypto bull market bull run could depend on this aspect of digital assets industry. Let's take a look at that. Ukraine authorities sees 1.4 billion in Bitcoin linked to Chinese investment. That's interesting. Sam Altman's world investigation in Hong Kong. Yeah, there's a fair amount. There's just a fair amount of FUD out there. Capo claims Bitcoin hit 50,000 in the coming days. Crypto exchange Coinbase puts Solana-based altcoin on listing roadmap. It's going to be interesting to see which coin are they talking about. Right. Well, as Coinbase says, is adding Render. Okay, Render is an absolutely solid project. I think it's one of the bigger plays. Sort of in the AI metaverse, it's a decentralized graphics rendering protocol to help you render graphics, I guess, from another location. If you say you need more hashing power, it's a way to grant that hashing power to another system and get rewarded for it, as far as I can tell. Listing roadmap, which alerts customers that the exchange could soon add support for certain assets. Image synthesizing ecosystem consisting of distributed blah blah blah. But you can already buy Render on Coinbase. Not really sure what that's trying to say. And go back to the other article. Raul Pol, what are you saying? Former Goldman Sachs, Raul Pol, strength of bull markets could depend on a key factor. An interview, Powell says, soar cycle, blockchain use cases. Raul Pol is a great guy to listen to, so definitely don't discredit that article went nowhere in my mind. And if I do get a little drive, feel free to put the speed of the video at 1.25x or 1.5 even. That's what I do to listen to multiple channels throughout the day. I just speed it up. It does get a little annoying sometimes, but some guys talk so slowly. Put it at 1.25x, you will not notice. 1.5, you'll start to notice. You'll kind of have to really start paying attention, but it kind of works. There are some airdrops happening on Solana. I think there's some others as well. Look at the crypto fear and greed index. I didn't check it yesterday at the end of the day. So we jumped to greed again. Not the best sign. Personally, I want us to see this go back to 30 or 40 before the halving. Give us another good brush out. I just need some more fear. I want to buy some more fear. Crypto Banter was talking about it today. He wants lower prices. Actually, let's see what the FOMC. FOMC. Let's see if that. All right, so no rate hike, rates unchanged. First rate cut expected to happen in May. This is very bullish. Pretty much everyone was pretty much expecting the Federal Reserve to not do anything with the rates, but everyone is anticipating that a rate cut to happen. If a rate cut happens in the next, I think it'll probably happen more mid to the end of the year. I think everyone's acting like it's going to happen sooner. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, this is my Twitter. Feel free to add DeFi Tyranny Davies, who I am. I basically post my videos plus other content. It tends to be libertarian. Not sorry. But it is what it be. All right, we'll take a look at what coins are moving the best. This is the weekly. I think there's a lot of red today. Yeah, FTT, FTX token, pretty rough. Manta, that's a new one. Rose, kind of depressing when you see all this. Oh yeah, there's Near Protocol that went down 9% for sure. Yeah, so, personally, what I would do. This is not financial advice again. I would probably get on Near, anything that's 10% Near, Injective. I would probably check this daily for the next 3 months, and you look at the day and the week. Look at the daily and the weekly. Anything that's over 10% down, I'd be checking that out. XRP is a really juicy level. XLM follows XRP. GRT, pretty juicy. Render's looking juicy. HBAR, I don't mess with FTT. That's FTX's old token. I don't know what's going to happen with that. TIA, Celestia, I'm not really very familiar with it. Render's looking good. Linear's looking good. Aave maybe. H bar. Let's see what's really down on the week. XRP. H bar. Algorand. There's some buzz about Algorand for sure. The price predictions around that are 3 to 5, $6 and even $8. I've been seeing a lot of activity about Algorand, and it's been real quiet. It's been real quiet, along with the H bar. H bar, Algorand, they kind of stick out. They do different things. They're ones that stand apart, and I think they'll make some runs this cycle. Okay, well, you look at the monthly. This is crypto bubbles. This gives you probably a better idea which ones to go after. So Algorand for sure. Just talking about them. Rose Network. I like these guys. Theta Network. I would just be, And then I want to look at the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so should you be in Bitcoin right now or altcoins, right? I mean, Bitcoin's probably will protect you a bit more. What does this show me? What does this tell me? I'm not too sure. Let's see. Maybe we make a falling wedge. Because a lot of people are predicting that Bitcoin dominance go up to 60%, 55, 60%. This would be the bull case if this happens for Bitcoin dominance. We really, I like altcoins. I think it's time for the altcoins to have their day. We can come up, shoot up there. Maybe we even fake out all the way up here. That'd be kind of crazy, and then start our decline at the end of the year. I could see that. It's one. Yeah, that's one way things could go. But do you want to be in Bitcoin or altcoins? Bitcoin, like you'll lose less value if we crash a little bit, but you're not going to make by 3 or 5x, 5x, like 3x probably. I'm sorry, but the altcoins you're 50x, 25 to 50, sometimes 100x, right? So you look at Algorand, it's 15 cents. It was previous high was $3, and it was probably going to top that. So, I mean, very minimally, $1.50, it's a 10x. You're already tripling what your gains would be if it was Bitcoin. So, Kava, Theta for sure, GRT, Near looking good. Oh man, Algorand being down 30%. That's something. H bar down 20%. Filecoin 30%. Anything that's like 25 to 30, I think that'd be really good ones to try to go into. And it might get ones that go down 56% by the time Bitcoin's done. Just hard to say. But just gotta zoom out. Don't feel rushed about anything. We got time. It's just I'm trying to talk to people about crypto and trying to get them in, and they're still so hesitant. Like I'm trying to tell people that a lot of people know that I was in crypto last cycle, and they know what it can do. It's like I'm telling you, y'all need to get in now before it's too late. Everyone's still dragging their feet. So that tells me that we're still really early. It also breaks my heart because the people I'm talking to are people I care about, and then they think I'm insane, sort of. But they just people aren't going to start really looking into it probably till the end of this year, and then by then you really only have a year of euphoria. Like a year of euphoria next year, and then the great correction probably back down to. And then probably down to 70K, and then maybe even back down to like 30. If we don't retest 30 a lot, analysts are saying that we're probably going to have to come back down to 30. And I could see that. If we go to 100,000, and we have a 60% correction, that's down to 40K. 70% corrections down to 30K. And these corrections have all been 70 to 80%, I think mostly in the 80s. Let's see. I forget what this was. 75%? 77% correction this cycle. And this, let's see. I think this was 83%. Yeah, 83%. And %. 85, 83, 70, 75. Isn't that what I said? I might double check that. Apologies. This is important though. I mean, to know, my prediction is 120K possibly. 78%. So we've decreased 78. So let's see if we go down to 70%. If we go to 100K, 70% down is going to be 30K. If we go to 120, 40, 50K. I think minimally the 70K, this level is probably going to be a fair amount of. If we go up to like $150,000 or $200,000 per Bitcoin, this would act as probably a pretty strong support, depending on how much time we spend. The more time we spend in these areas, the stronger that support becomes. So if we were just to start just really rallying in the next month or two up without much consolidation, then this zone, the 30 to 40, won't be as powerful. But if we go slowly into the 50s, 40 to 50s to 60 to 70,000, that zone will be a more powerful base for us to come back down after the bull market's over. Hopefully I'm making some kind of sense here. ADA is going down. Either way, these are just really good prices to accumulate. And you could stake a lot of these coins on your own apps, on your own wallets. Like Cardano is 3 to 5%. Atomic is 17, 18%. 10% on Coinbase. Algorand is 3% on Crypto.com, but you can do it up to 7 or 8%. If you do it yourself, it's a little complicated. It's more complicated than I want to mess with. But a lot of these coins, you can stake them. Might as well stake them. Near Protocol's like 10% on Atomic Wallet. Still waiting on them to fix their stuff. But anyway, it's just me babbling. I want to get off here, but thanks for stopping by. Appreciate y'all, and hodl on and maintain those diamond hands. I don't think we're going to be seeing too much crazy blood, but if we do, I'm going to buy more. That's all I know. All right, peace.